Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you how I created this cute little scarecrow using all Dollar Tree products. I think he turned out adorable and I hope that you think so too. I have been using this little burner cover from Dollar Tree as my tray to hold my glue gun and other accessories. It works fabulously for that. And then I've also been using these little finger protectors also from Dollar Tree, and they work great to protect your fingers from the hot glue. Also, I grabbed this Beware sign from the Dollar Tree Halloween section and I spray painted the back of it using this Rust-Oleum chalk paint in black, and that covered really well. I love the kind of matte finish on here. Works really well for this project. We're going to be using this little welcome sign. It's this little scarecrow sign from Dollar Tree, as well as this little family football and friends, or family friends and football sign. We're going to be disassembling that in a little bit. Then we're going to be using some of these burlap maple leaves from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 5. We're going to be using 3 of those in this project. Also going to need a flathead screwdriver so that we can get those staples out of the back of this sign and remove the ribbon so that we can separate all these pieces. We're actually not going to use all the pieces from this sign. We are only going to be using the pumpkins. You're going to want to make sure that you get all the staples out so that your pieces will lay nice and flat and adhere really well. We're of course going to save these little footballs for later for a different project. And now I'm just going to lay everything out. I want to see how everything looks, and I want to do that before I start laying down the glue and sticking everything on, of course. And it's always good to remove the tag, guys. Or we could just leave it on there and call her Minnie Pearl. And now I just want to see exactly where I want to place these burlap maple leaves. I just love these leaves. And I'm going to put down some hot glue onto the board here. I don't want to put it on the back of the fabric scarecrow. So I'm just going to lay that glue down. I'm going to fast forward this for you guys so it's not too boring. No one wants to see glue dry, right? So I'm going to make sure that's really secure on there, you guys. I don't want anything coming off of the board. And then I'm just going to finish gluing the pumpkins on. And of course you want to make sure that you really press those on there. And if you'll notice, I turn the pumpkins a little bit of a different direction for each one, just so that they don't all look exactly the same. You want your project to have a little bit of movement and create that balance. I love these leaves because they are bendable and I can kind of shape them a little bit the way that I want to, giving things a little bit more dimension. And I'm just going to put the hot glue right around the edges of each pumpkin. When I place the leaves on there, I'm going to have to hold them for quite a while to make sure that they really set and they're stuck on there really well. And I want to make sure that I have at least a little part of our leaves covering a little bit of the pumpkin so that it kind of feels like it's one. I want the leaf to kind of feel like it is part of the pumpkin, if that makes sense. And then I didn't have leaves that matched exactly what was on the Scarecrow decor, but I found these and they're pretty close. So I'm going to cut the stems, and then I'm actually going to pull the leaves right off of the plastic stems that they came on, because then I can again glue them right onto the edge of the pumpkin, making it look like they're part of the pumpkin. And then I'm going to put these leaves down, see where I want them to be, and then we're going to go ahead and glue everything down. So everything is where I want it to be, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue down the rest of my leaves.
Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that
I'm definitely going to need to protect my fingers from this hot glue, and once again, Dollar Tree to the rescue. I'm going to do the same thing I did with those larger burlap maple leaves, and I'm going to put my hot glue down around the edge of the pumpkin, and I'm going to try to make sure at least one edge of each leaf is kind of overlapping the pumpkin so that it looks like it's all one piece.
7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on.
And then I'm actually going to add in a few more over the top of these burlap leaves just to give a little more dimension and add a little bit of color to those leaves.
This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky. We just sail with the wind that we've got, and when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are
And now it's time to flip this over and add our little Dollar Tree maple leaf lights. These are so cute, you guys. You want to make sure that you have your battery pack turned the correct way so that you glue it on the side without the opening. You definitely don't want to go to change your batteries out and find that you can't open your battery pack. So just be cognizant of that, you guys. And although this may seem like it's something trivial, I can guarantee you it can happen when you're doing projects like this. And I may or may not be speaking from experience.
Lost again, going back around.
And then we'll flip our board back over, and I'm going to do kind of a trial run with these lights, just like I do with all of the other media that I'm using. I'm going to run them through the leaves just to make sure I have everything where I want it before we glue them down.
Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make
Alright guys,
it
let's go ahead and finish up this project and get our lights glued down. I did try to hide the wires the best that I could while still keeping the placement I wanted. Wasn't always easy, but I think it worked out pretty well, you guys. And then some of the lights kind of wanted to lay the opposite way of the way that I wanted them to lay. So I just had to put a little extra glue on there and really hold them in place until the glue cooled down and dried. And then they stayed really well.
pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway
And that completes this project, you guys. I thought it was really easy. It was fun to create, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. I always appreciate you carving a little time out of your busy day to spend some time with me. If you like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Click that like button down below, and I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell so you can get updates every time I upload a new video. A lot more craft videos coming. I really hope you're enjoying these, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Not really sure what I should do.